Hi, this is Sephora Heller. We're going to be speaking about Parshas Toldos. Parshas Toldos, the birth of Yaakov and Esav, the ancestors of the Jews and of the West. If you look at today, the day we're in, everything we see is defined by those two forces. When you look even at the forces of Yishmael, the Arabs, the Africans, they've all been touched by us, by the West and by the Jews. So the Parsha tells us about the birth of the two ancestors, Yaakov and Esav. The word Yaakov comes from the word Akev, heel. Strange name for somebody with a very heavenly destiny. But he was called Yaakov because, among other reasons, his heel is meant to be on the earth. He's meant to sanctify this world. Esav's name relates to the word asui. He was finished, he was complete. From the very first moment they were embattled. What does this mean? Maral says they were drawn to their source. What did they want, though? When you fight, you have to fight about something. If it was very clear that Yaakov believes in spirit and Esav believes in materialism, there's nothing to fight about. Yaakov will have the other world and Esav will have this world, and there's no battle. No. They both want both, but for different reasons. And this is what's crucial. When Rivka wanted to find out what this bizarre pregnancy was coming from, since she didn't know she had two children, she was told that she has two geim within her. Geim means people of pride, people of stature. Rashi, quoting the Talmud, gives us who exemplifies this pride and stature. And he says, Rebbe and Antoninus. Rebbe, the author of the Mishnah, and Antoninus, the great Roman emperor. Some maintain that he was Marcus Aurelius, the great philosopher king. This may or may not be true, but it's an interesting idea. What were they like? They were similar and dissimilar. They both were fabulously wealthy. The world's goods were at their fingertips, but they had a different relationship to them. Upon his death, Rebbe could lift his fingers to heaven and say, I've taken nothing from me. What does that mean? So for whom was this lavish table set? For George? What do you mean nothing for him? No. The Ani, the internal I, wanted Hashem's will more than it wanted his own will. To him, the crown was always on the divine head, not his own head. Everything he had was dedicated. Conversely, what we have with Antoninus, the great king, he also wanted something of the other world to glorify this world. He had a tunnel dug between his palace and Rebbe's palace, and there was a soldier on either end to see that nobody would find out where he was really going when he went to study Torah with Rebbe. And he had them executed every night. Every night. So the moral value of life was something he had no grasp of, was foreign to him. So did they both want both? Yes. For sure. For sure. Hear this as an affirmation. Okay, Yaakov wanted this world because this is the place where we can glorify Hashem by bringing light to a dark place. And for sure, Esav wanted the other place because the other world, the spiritual world, is the only thing that gives meaning for this world. They both want both. Taking this one step further, it said, what do we know about Rebbe? He authored the Mishnah. He edited the Mishnah. It says in Shir Hashirim, Yenashkeni min shikot pihu. He kisses us with the kisses of his mouth. Two kisses, the kiss of exclusivity and the kiss of connection. The word pihu, his mouth. The mouth of Hashem. He embraced us with the mitzvot that give us the ability to draw close to him and to want nothing more than we want him. The positive mitzvot, the negative mitzvot. These mitzvot are contained in the Torah. The Torah have two numerical symbols. The symbol of 5, the 5 books of Moses, and the symbol 6. The symbol 6 of the 6th book of Mishnah. The Torah was given by God to us very directly. The Mishnah requires human effort to delve into it and to draw conclusions. This was Rebbe. He connected this world to the other. That's where Antoninus will never step. As much as the non-Jews have access to the written Torah, they'll never have access to the oral Torah. They can't take this world and elevate it. So what's the message here for you? What is this supposed to tell you? It's supposed to tell you, don't confuse Yaakov with Esav. Don't confuse Yaakov, who's like the prince who was captured by the slaves and brought up as a slave, with Esav, who's the essence of a slave, captured and brought up as a prince. See yourself as the son of a king who has a connection to the king's own kingdom. And have a great week.